we got the phone up right now with all the questions. So let's go ahead and ask these questions here. And then after we ask these questions, then we'll take questions from the chat and stuff. But all right, so the first question is from Sushi King, and he says, not a question. Oh, so not the first question. Not a question this week, just praise. I started up Halo 4 for the first time in a while and saw the new community race game type. Unfortunately, it is over now, but whenever he wrote this, I'm guessing that's what he was talking about. It started out okay on poorly constructed maps. I could probably picture some of the maps because some of them are kind of but we needed a nice variety on different levels, and there weren't a lot of maps necessarily like submitted on erosion and stuff like that. But he says, but the fog was lifted when Cosmos popped up. Everyone, every time it was a unanimous choice. It by far topped every map before it. Nicely done, Duquesne. Thank you. Thank you. There's some people that do not like my Cosmos map, which that's fine. I don't mind if some people don't like it. That's fine, you know, but I would like to...
I came up with the name.
Yeah, and I would like to have reasons why you don't like it and stuff, which they gave me reasons of people and stuff, and so I was like, okay, cool. One of the jumps inside, like the one that goes inside that building, it's a little like rickety, like whenever you land sometimes it screws up and stuff, and I know that, but unfortunately I didn't really have the time because it was literally I had like a day or something like that, or a day and a half to actually edit the entire thing, change it from Star Wars and stuff, so I pretty much rushed that sucker like crazy. So yeah, but so thank you for that comment there. Now we'll go to our janitor. I'm just gonna say our janitor, even though it's supposed to be like, what is it, the originator? Originator?
Originator?
Arginator, I think. That's what it's supposed to be. Oh. We always forget how he says his name. But, hey, Duquesne and Lady Duquesne, I was wondering what will be the first video game Aiden plays or has played, and when do you plan on letting him play Halo? Because it shouldn't even be rated M. I do agree it shouldn't really be rated M, because it's not that bad of a game. Things like GTA are way worse, and that's rated M.
I don't know. You know? I don't know if we quite agree with this, because I don't think he should be playing video games at a young age, unless, like, whenever he gets a little older, like maybe 4 or 5, if we were to do something like the Connect, you know, the Connect Adventures, where, you know, you're doing your...
I'm more lenient on that.
You know, I think that kind of stuff is good, but no, I don't want... I think, you know, you didn't play video games whenever you were that little.
No,
you didn't play video games till you were older. Well, same with me.
No. Because whenever I was his little, like the Atari came out.
I see these kids all the time, everywhere, on their little iPad or on their
that's not going to be Aiden. No. Even if I let him play games, like, you know, and stuff, I would not sit there. He's just constantly on his DS or something like that.
I just don't think it's good to
I hate that. I hate that whenever parents, you go into like a doctor's office and they're literally walking to the doctor, like, they're not waiting in the waiting room or anything like that. You know, they're literally walking over to their...
And the kids like this.
Yeah, their deal. And they're just like this as they're walking through the doctor's office going to see the doctor.
They're not acknowledging anybody.
It's just like that's...
And Aiden is a very social person.
And the deal is,
I don't want to...
I wouldn't even take like a DS or something to a doctor's office or to anything like that. It's like, I think he could survive for like an hour without it, you know.
Well, and you get... You need to have an imagination. You need to be creative. You know, sit down and draw. Do Hangman. Do tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, just do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And Legend to put on there. I hate it whenever 5-year-olds have iPhones.
Yeah. Why are you buying your kid
I didn't have my phone
you should know where
until
your kid
I got
is at
my
all
car.
Times. Why do you need them to have a phone?
Yeah. I didn't have my phone until I got my car.
I didn't have my phone until I moved out of my house.
Actually, no, I don't even think I got it. No, it was, whenever I was going to college. During PASS, that's whenever I first got my phone.
I was moving to the other side of the state, and my parents wanted
We were
to
going to college, and we got a phone, like I got a phone, like the last semester of high school. I think that's what it was.
I think mine was like the summer before I went to college.
Yeah. And so that's the first time I got a phone. But the deal is, I didn't need a phone. I do understand people, though, getting a phone whenever they're able to drive and stuff like that, you know, because that's understandable. But the deal is, anything before that, like, to me, junior high and stuff like that, why do you need a phone? Like, there's no reason you need a phone. If you're gonna if you're gonna go to a slumber party or go to your friend's house or something like that, just call from their house phone and stuff. Do you agree, or you're totally ignoring me because you're reading all the comments?
I'm reading the comments. Yeah. Because somebody said, I'm 5 in one day and I have an iPad, but then earlier he said, I'm not 5 and don't have an iPhone.
Yeah, he's just trolling, Jennifer. This is the internet. This is what they do.
Well, I understand. He's saying I'm 13. I needed it for school. I can understand if you're in a lot of after-school activities. If you're gonna have to call your parents. Hey, football practice is over. But I mean, but even then, like whenever I had after-school stuff, my parents knew when it was gonna end. Somebody was there to get me. You know what I mean? You know where your kids are.
Yeah,
when your kids are at home, you should know where your kids are. If they're in an after-school activity, you know what time they're gonna be done. You know what time school lets out. I just don't really see the need. Now, of course, whenever we were younger, payphones were more accessible.
Yeah,
and so
but I don't think I really ever
if we
used
had
payphone.
an emergency, I mean, I have used one before.
I have also,
but
yeah, not that often.
But really, I mean, you can borrow somebody's.
Little Putt and Tater just put freshman just got a phone, which I think that's fine though.
Fine.
Like you're in high school,
14, 15.
yeah, and you're gonna be going to do after school activities a lot more. You're probably gonna get a car within a year.
But
or
even whenever I had my car, my parents knew, this is where I'm going.
But that's more understandable.
I'll be back at this time. I mean, I don't know.
And that's another thing, though. That's another thing. I'm sorry, but I'm going to get Aiden the cheap phone. Like, like Covey Hunter just put, my parents didn't give me an iPhone until the year I entered high school.
No, he's not going to get an iPhone.
The only reason, only reason why I have this, which is a Nokia and stuff, is because of this camera in the back that it's really good for taking pictures and stuff, and I really like it. And also because I needed apps and everything to check Twitter and all that type of stuff. But, I just had a normal phone, like a non-app phone for the longest time. What was it, like 2 years ago was the first time I got an actual smartphone?
I'm 27. I just got my first smartphone like this summer.
Yeah, and so
it's not necessary.
That's the deal.
I don't need a Google on my phone. I don't need, you don't need that.
Yeah.
That's just a luxury that these kids have nowadays.
And man, iPhones and all that stuff are so expensive, and they're breakable. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't trust Aiden with like a $400 phone or something, or a $500 phone.
And he doesn't need to be able to be at school.
He can get a little phone
a movie or
that
something.
has no touchscreen and just buttons on it. That's what he can get. So
Y'all can say we're mean parents.
Yeah, but that's what I think and everything.
I think that's the way to do it.
Yeah. And once he's able to pay for his own phone, he can get whatever phone he wants.
And whenever he does start playing games, that's how we'll probably do it. Start him with like Connect.
Start him with something small. Start him probably with Nintendo.
Some Wii, some Nintendo, Super
Nintendo stuff first.
Mario.
He's not gonna get the classics.
He's not gonna be playing Halo for a long time.
No, but he still might forge though. He still might do stuff like that, like with me.
Yeah, but he'll be older.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying.
He's not gonna be doing that at 4.
He'll be older then.
No.
But like if he's that young, if he's like 4 or 5, it'll be like Connect stuff that he doesn't have to have like a controller or something like that. It's just being goofy and everything on screen. Connect Sports, exactly. Or the Wii Sports. Oh, that was so much fun. The Wii Sports and everything.
My parents started me with Halo 2 at like 5.
At like 5, and it's like we don't like it. Like we're not like, oh, those are bad parents or anything like that. We just don't think that we don't want our son to be starting us stuff like that. Oh, Dance Central, we do have Dance Central and Dance Central 2 and stuff. And
Pokemon.
Yeah. Stupid Alexis
But
ad.
I mean, the thing is, even before video games, he'd probably be playing like board games and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
We love board games.
I love board games and everything. So that'll be good.
Oh yeah, Pac-Man.
And all the original,
the simple stuff,
the simple things.
Nothing live. Yeah. Nothing where he's gonna be able to hear people talk. No multiplayer stuff.
Yeah. Pokemon.
Nothing like that.
Pokemon would be a good one. Like a simple Pokemon game. But all right, so let's go ahead and go on to the next question. The next one is from Dan the Dino. Sounds like you haven't followed up on Destiny news that much, as I have. More console, Datu does Destiny, and Reachforge Network. He's talking about his last question. We didn't really understand it, and that's the reason why, is because we haven't, been following up on Destiny as much. It's like, I love Destiny, but I'm not necessarily going to be following it like crazy.
Oh yeah, somebody just mentioned the Game Boy. We do have a Game Boy.
Oh yes, we do, and do you still have your original? Because I don't know if I have my original. I thought it stopped working, and so I didn't have my original Game Boy.
At my parents.
But I do have a Game Boy Color and a Game Boy SP.
I never
think
got the
they were
color.
called Game Boy SP.
I'm not that cool.
Right?
I never got the color.
The Game Boy SP
I just had the
Flip.
big box.
The Game Boy SP Flip. That was the cool one. That was the first flip one.
That was back when your handheld game was.
Oh my gosh, that was
thick
crazy. It was so cool.
And this big.
Yeah.
It was a huge Game Boy.
But back to this. Yeah, I don't really I love Destiny and everything. But I'm actually like I'm not ridiculously excited about Destiny. Like you know how people like more console and some other people are. I'm actually probably more excited to play the Crew than Destiny, which I know that'll shock a lot of people, but I love racing games, especially open world ones, like Fuel and stuff like that. I love those games, so I'm more excited about that. And I'm kind of worried with Destiny. I'm gonna get tired of it after a little while. Like even though it's an MMO multiplayer, you know, online type of thing, I think I'm just gonna get kind of tired with that type of thing.
Wait, in like 2 years, Just Dance won't be fitting because swag twerk all day, every day, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, because in like all the Just Dance or Dance Central, they'll have twerking and all that on it or whatever. I don't know.
No, he'll be playing the ones we already have.
Yeah.
You know, we'll just be playing.
He'll play all that stuff.
We're not gonna be buying him a whole bunch of new games. He can. Hey, we all lived with hand-me-downs. He can play our games.
But yeah. So that's the thing with Destiny. It's just I'm excited about it, but I'm a little bit worried I'm gonna run out of stuff to like to do and everything. I know you can redo a bunch of stuff. Right? Yeah, the Cruise beta starts on, I believe, the 25th on PC. Again, I will be streaming that. I am hopefully going to get some more codes just in case y'all don't get codes and stuff like that. And I will be streaming. And, of course, I'll be playing it also on the Xbox One beta that will be coming next month and stuff. But, all right, so let's go ahead and go on the next one now. Captain Curlio, he asked, hey, another relationship question. So the girl I like, the one that I mentioned in a question in the past, has put me in the friend zone. We are still good friends though. My high school's homecoming dance is coming up, and I was wondering if you guys think it would be a good idea or not to ask her to the dance. She didn't have a boyfriend. She doesn't have a boyfriend and isn't going with anyone, so I was just going to ask to go as friends if it makes sense.
Yeah.
I say go for it. You know, what's up, Hydra Tower?
She doesn't have any plans, you know. I mean, the worst she's gonna say is say no. It won't be the end of the world. You're gonna find other girls.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not gonna be the end of the world.
I say yeah. I just say go for it. The thing is, for my prom, I asked someone that was, you know, a friend of mine, and I liked her. You know, like I wanted it to be more than friends.
Dating advice with Duquesne.
Dating advice with Duquesne. Check that off as things I have accomplished.
Yes.
But you know, I liked her. I wanted to be more as friends and stuff, but I still asked her as a friend and everything, and we went to the prom together.
The worst is gonna happen. She'll say no, even if you're embarrassed or whatever. Like I said, it's not the end of the world. And you're in high school. You know, you're gonna if you plan on going to college, you're gonna go to college. You'll meet other girls, even if you don't go to college. I mean, there's gonna be other. Yeah. This is your high school days are not the most important days of your life.
Surprisingly,
yeah.
You know.
you think it's so important while you're there, and you get so embarrassed about everything.
I only talked to one person from high school.
Once you're out, it's just like, why did I care so much?
Yeah.
You know, don't worry about it. Just ask her and just don't push her. If she starts acting like she doesn't want to go, then just say that's fine.
Just say that's fine or whatever.
I just figured you didn't have any plans.
Yeah.
So.
Like just. And make sure she knows, like, you know, since she probably knows that you like her and everything, just say, you know, hey, do you want to go as friends? You know, just because we're both don't have anyone to go with and we're both friends, so do you want to go?
Yeah,
just go hang out.
I would have gone to stuff like that. I went the guy I went to prom with. He wasn't my boyfriend. We weren't even dating, and we didn't date after prom. We just went to prom together. Yeah. Same thing with him and his prom. They didn't date. Nope. There's nothing wrong with that. You still have fun. Yeah. So just go for it. Might as well, you know, and stuff. Which you never know. Something may come up of it. You never know. Like you go to the dance and everything, and y'all both have a lot of fun, and maybe she, you know, starts seeing something in you that she didn't see before. But don't push that. Don't push that. Yeah, that will ruin it. Yeah. Don't get your hopes up. Yeah. But okay, so next question is from DC Jeff 23. I do like that 23 there. Hi Duquesne, my question is, do you like Halo Machinimas? And if you don't, and you want to see, I think you meant, and if you do, and you want to see what is like one Machinima, I recommend The Running Dead by Nightmare Films. So I'm saying, and it's Nightmare Films with the K. So pretty much he's just saying, do you like Machinimas? Go check out this one if, you know, just to check it out. I don't think I've seen that one. No, we like some of them. I do like, of course, Red vs. Blue. You know, I don't really watch Red vs. Blue anymore. I like the old style. I liked Red vs. Blue's old style where there was no before the CG stuff. There was no animated stuff. It was just, hey, look what we can do with this game. Yeah. And it was awesome because they were so creative. They had to be creative because they didn't have the option to do what they do now,
Yep.
where they animate everything.
Yep.
So
And
I like those even better.
and also
the new
there's
ones.
some other ones like some machinima things that I've seen and that I still like. And what is it?
Now, didn't Red versus Blue? Didn't Rooster Teeth say they're going to kind of go back to that style? Because I think they realized a lot of people.
Yeah,
like
I think
that.
they.
'Cause
Well,
whenever
they're
we were
still
in
going to
their
do
panel-
the cutscene stuff. Yeah, but they're going
whenever
to
we were
still
in
do
their
all the
panel,
animated stuff. Yeah.
They showed us a new one, and it was mostly just in-game stuff. And
Yeah.
I think they even said, we know that y'all appreciate that style.
Yeah.
So they might
And
head back
like things like
towards-
another one just reminded me, Rise of the Spartans by Arbiter. I think I've seen one of those, but also like RB and Chief. I know that's not really a machinima like because it's like little action figures, but they do go in game some and stuff. But I really enjoyed the RB and Chief stuff. Those were pretty funny.
Yeah.
And there's also another one by I know his name. His name is Nevin Douglas on Twitter, but I can't remember of his like actual handle. He does one that was pretty good. I can't remember what it was called though.
Now there was one that you did a voice in.
Yeah.
For a couple of episodes, you were the monitor, weren't you? Weren't you a monitor?
No, I was an actual like
Or were you a Spartan?
whatever guy. Yeah.
What was it? What was his called?
Well, I can't remember. It was.
You'll
I
have
can't
to.
remember.
You'll have to tomorrow. Whenever you upload the video, you'll have to put all those in
Yeah.
the bottom.
And it was
in the
just a short
description.
little thing and everything, but it was it was fun though. But okay, so let's go ahead and go to the
somebody
next.
said RB and the Chief was very vulgar.
It was very vulgar, but is it so is Red
But I
versus
liked
Blue?
it, yeah.
Red versus Blue is pretty vulgar
can
and
be.
sometimes, and
It can
everything.
be.
But yeah, it's still pretty
It's
hilarious.
not completely kid friendly, but
Yeah.
it's funny.
All right, so the next one is from Crazy Spartan. He goes, I hope you learned your lesson when you talk about Halo and Twitch. Don't get banned. Whenever the Gamescom like live stream was going on for Halo and stuff, like before it actually started, we were all in the chat and we were just chatting like, oh, we're so excited and all that type of stuff. I would just type something about Halo like, oh, I can't wait to see Forge, or something like that, because that was before we didn't know Forge wouldn't be there. And I was like, oh, so excited to be able to see Forge, and then all of a sudden I would get banned, like for 10 minutes.
And you don't know why?
Yeah, that happened 3 times.
Why?
I don't know.
Somebody didn't like it.
I know. So one of the monitors there did not like me and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah,
didn't
so
like
I
it.
just was getting banned, and I don't know why, but yeah, whatever. But now we can go to the second question. What is your opinion? Oh, I guess that wasn't a question first, but what is your opinion? Was the best thing 343 announced about Halo during Gamescom? You could say some things like Sanctuary, like the remake. They actually, and it looks pretty cool, but I'm not really too big into that map. Like it's a nice map and everything, but it's more of a competitive map and stuff. I would say the Halo channel is probably one of my favorite
That
things.
wasn't an announcement.
Yeah.
They had already announced that
Nope.
at yeah.
No. Did they?
Oh.
No, Halo
No,
channel.
maybe that was at Gamescom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Halo channel was at Gamescom.
Okay.
And so it's probably the Halo channel is probably the thing that I was probably most excited about.
Are people having issues with the stream, or is
No,
it
it's
just
their
certain-
internet on their
Okay.
side. It's always like that. If we can see us fine, it's working on our side
Would you
just
eat
fine.
Halo Oreos or save them and look at the beauty?
I would eat them.
Well, what did you do with all your Halo cookies? Did you eat them all, or
We
did
ate
you
'em.
save some? You didn't
No.
even save one.
Well, no, it would get all moldy. If it's a food product.
Those cookies are like.
Yeah, but still, it's a
It would
food
just
product.
harden.
I wouldn't know.
It would probably just harden.
No, it's a food product. I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, so probably my favorite thing is the Halo channel that was announced. That's pretty cool.
Did everybody get to see? Can you
well,
see it up there?
No, they
you
can't see it.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
my stream just went black. Well, your internet connection. Reload. Here, let me grab it.
343 sent this lunchbox full of cookies.
Yeah.
They weren't Oreos,
Cookies.
but they were
So,
Spartan
Sounds
cookies.
pretty cool. I wonder if
They had.
I don't think there's a place I could put this. How far does it see over?
Could you put it right
Can I
there?
put it right here? Here. And see if that'll show up. I don't think it will. Or I think my body blocks
I think
it.
they
don't
were
know.
just like sugar cookies, weren't they? They were
Yeah.
like sugar cookies with like
Yeah, they
the
were pretty
picture
cool.
of the Spartan on it or whatever.
There we go. But
I'm eating mint Oreos right now.
There
See,
you go.
I like,
That's what you
I
have to
like those
do.
kind of things better. The flavored
Yeah.
Oreos, like the Halloween Oreos. Oh, those are good.
yeah.
Okay.
So, but all right, so we could go ahead. Next question. Now that Gamescom is done, what is your favorite thing shown besides Halo? I don't remember everything that was kind of shown. I know they showed a little bit of like a Tomb Raider, which Tomb Raider is going to be exclusive for a timed period on Xbox, which everyone's throwing a big fit over that. Yet every single game developer does that. Like they do timed exclusives for things. Look at Destiny with PS4.
You get paid enough money by the...
Look at Destiny with PS4.
Microsoft pays you tons of money to say, hey, just put it on our console for a while. I mean, come on. Yeah, everybody does it.
And yeah, Destiny PS4, there's timed exclusive for all the DLC that's coming out on Destiny and stuff. And you know, it could be a little while.
Said Forza Horizon 2.
Oh, Forza Horizon 2. Yeah, you're right. That was a pretty good one. I did enjoy that one. Of course,
Spartan cookies, the taste that can't be beat.
Yep. Of course the what is it called? Sunset Overdrive.
Sunset Overdrive.
That was really cool. You know, just but we've already seen some of that stuff. But Forza
say,
Horizon 2
did they
was
do anything new?
Not really, like you know stuff.
But
But Forza Horizon 2, they actually I guess showed off some stuff there. But then also they announced that Geometry Wars 3. That's a little arcade game, and then also some other arcade games and stuff. That's gonna like Goat Simulator.
You see,
and,
he said if it was the first Tomb Raider, nobody would have cared. Is that just because people weren't amped up for the first one? I guess didn't think it would be good.
Well, no, it's because the first Tomb Raider was on multi-platform. It came out on all consoles.
But he's saying if
the first Tomb Raider that came out on all platforms, not the original one, but the first reboot one, came out on just the Xbox for a time, no one would have cared because that was the first one.
Yeah.
This one, it was on all of them immediately. Now they're taking it away. But it's like tough luck, you know? It's like people got to make money and everything. Oh, Crackdown, yeah, stuff like that. That's pretty good. But so let's go ahead and go on to the next.
Spartan cookies never die. Their package reads missing in stomach.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
So next question is for you, Lady Duquesne. Will you do another Let's Play? I like those, and it encourages my wife to do a little more gaming.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean.
We need to.
The only reason we just haven't.
We need to.
Yeah.
You were supposed to do a Wife Attempts Destiny beta, but you didn't.
No, you waited till you didn't even get the beta till the last day of the beta.
No, that's alpha. I had the beta for the PS4 and Xbox.
That was your fault.
It's not my fault.
You never got me to.
No, it's because the entire time you're like, I feel sick.
You never asked me to.
No, it's because you're like, I feel sick.
Look,
I don't want to do that.
They have a question. No, I don't mind playing those.
Yeah.
You have to ask me to. You never even mentioned that. I think until after it was over.
Yep, sure.
Look, that says Aiden, can you sing and dance? But Aiden's not here.
Nope. Can you sing and dance?
Well, we'll have to put that in the.
I can put that in the YouTube video. Like I can clip that into the YouTube video, but of course we can't do it here and stuff.
How do you have so much gamer score? Lego.
Yeah, Lego games we pretty much get 1,000 off of that. Yes, but also
Duquesne
I buy a lot of.
Hogging the beta. See,
you know, I was not hogging the beta. Don't
not,
even.
You
No.
Did not,
No.
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 You didn't take any time away from it to let me play.
No. Maybe.
So yes, Lego games.
But
1,000 gamer score.
Also,
every time.
the way that I have like a lot of gamer score is
we have a lot of games.
If you look up there like that, the first like 3 shelves are covered with games. The front part is covered with movies right there. And then over on this side, the top is covered with games over there. And then also the ottoman that we're sitting on, or not the ottoman we're sitting on, but the other ottoman we have is full of games also. So there's a lot.
Well, did the first Xbox have, the original Xbox have gamer score? Did that carry over from there?
No.
But it carried over from 360 to 1, right? You kept your gamer score.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's the reason why we have.
Do you think Halo 4 and Master Chief Collection would transfer the shares?
No. Nope. And I'm fine with that.
Lady Duquesne is right. I don't know what I'm right about, but thank you.
No, but okay, so we'll go ahead and go on to the next one.
Lexus. Is somebody having issues with a Lexus ad?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But all right, so we'll go on to the next one. Yo Bean ask, how much money would I have to give you to stop you from ever playing Destiny? If you could go to a particular let's answer the first question. How much money to stop playing Destiny?
Someone's saying, I don't know what they're talking about. But he's staying anyway.
Yeah. But
you can watch it on the video tomorrow.
I'm not sure what I know he can't hear you. Now you're just causing this to prolong even longer because you're reading a chat even though you don't need to read the chat of that stuff. So okay, now back to the question that we are trying to answer. She's new at Twitch, guys. She needs to realize you don't need to read everything off that shows up in chat. You could just read it in your mind and then just continue if there's no point in actually talking about it. So, all right. Next is the, how much money would you have to give to never play Destiny? I say about $10,000. I say that's good.
No, it would take, no, you would do it for less than that, wouldn't you?
Probably not.
To never play Destiny?
That's a lot of enjoyment.
For 5,000?
No, that's a lot of enjoyment. Yeah, not a very good car.
Oh. Be a decent used car.
No, 10,000 you'd be able to buy a pretty decent car. Like used one.
Mm-hmm. 5,000 get you a lot of money.
Yeah, but
5,000 get you a lot of things.
Think about it. This is like never playing Destiny. So that's like if you say, if someone tells you, all right, you're never allowed to watch like Netflix or Hulu ever again.
Okay, that's watching everything. Netflix and Hulu,
so
that's how we watch everything.
That's fine.
This is one game.
Fine, you're never allowed to eat Mexican food again.
No,
that's a specific thing in food.
That's my favorite food that I've grown up with my entire life. It would be like a TV show coming out. No.
Fine, seafood. That's not your favorite food.
You were so bad at comparisons. It would be like if a new TV show is coming out and I got a taste of it by watching.
Okay, fine.
The pilot episode,
you're right.
And then you were telling me, okay, you can never watch that TV show ever.
You're right. So how about this? You get super hyped, like you get excited as I am for Destiny or something. Hyped. But I'm still really excited for Destiny. So you get like, let's say Psych. Like if you watch like a few episodes of Psych, because I played a little bit.
I wouldn't have watched much because you just
a few episodes because I played a few episodes of Psych, and you can never watch it again. But the deal is, you can't compare it to a TV show. Because a TV show, you're just sitting there on a couch like a lazy bum and watching it. Destiny...
It was a game, you're just sitting there like a bum.
Yes, but Destiny also involves me uploading videos to YouTube and possibly making at least $1 off of it.
Don't use that as a reason.
No, it is, though. No. Like, I would stream Destiny and everything.
Money can buy jet skis. Have you ever seen a sad person on a jet ski?
What is that off of Tosh?
1 cent for you to stop playing Destiny. That wouldn't happen.
No, fine, like $5,000. Jeez, I love it how I don't get to answer my own question. She has to butt in and like, no, you can't do it for that much.
How much for your Xbox account?
No, I like my Duquesne. I don't know if I would give that up. It would have to be a ridiculous amount.
Pretty good comparison. My comparison's a pretty good comparison.
But I don't know.
Hey, it would be like if I could never play Donkey Kong, but it's not really the greatest comparison because I grew up playing Donkey Kong.
Well, yeah.
So it's something I'm already hooked to.
I know, but nowadays is like, see, you don't have any excitement. You don't have any joys in life like that. You have no joys in life like what I do. Like really, what is your hobbies? Eating and watching TV.
I like puzzles.
Yeah, but there's no.
I like hiking.
You never do puzzles unless you're over at my parents' house. That's because you're bored. You don't want to spend time with my parents.
That's not true. Do not say that. That is not true. I'm spending time with your parents doing a puzzle with them.
Yeah, but you never do puzzles here, ever.
Where?
We have a lot of puzzles over there in the other room.
No. Where?
Over there on that front part of the table.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not big enough.
It's big enough for a small puzzle.
No, and Aiden would tear it up whenever I'm at work and he's running around.
Tough luck.
See, it can't happen.
So the thing is though, like you don't have something that as excited or addicted to as what I am to video games. So you can't physically compare that. So that's why I mentioned
to stuff.
That's why I mentioned food, because that's the one thing you're addicted to.
I don't have time to do what I want to do on the TV because you're doing what you want to do.
That's why we have another TV right there now, and you could just totally do all your stuff over there. Or I could sit over there and play, and then you can be like over here and stuff. But you don't like that.
But you won't let me watch. No, because you have to watch that with me. See, I like doing things with
No, there's a lot of stuff that I told you can watch, but you just don't feel like watching any of that
because
stuff.
I want to watch stuff with you.
Yeah, see? So, there you go.
Why are we talking about sharks?
I don't know. Just go with it.
Okay.
But, yeah, so, me, like $10,000.
Okay.
It's my question. I can answer it however I want.
$10,000.
Yeah.
Buy me an SUV.
There you go. See?
Okay.
And I'd be okay with literally never playing Destiny again. Ever. I'd be fine with that. $5,000, I don't think that's enough. I just don't think it is.
Like, I could understand Halo.
Halo would be way more than
Well,
$10,000.
Yeah, I understand that.
Halo would be like in the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I just don't understand it that much with Destiny. You weren't that impressed.
Yeah, but still. Fine, $5 to $10,000.
They're ready. Next question.
Yeah, seriously. But Halo would have to be like, I don't know, it would be hundreds of thousands of dollars. It would probably be millions.
Okay.
It would probably be millions
Let's
for
not
Halo.
get into that.
Because I have way too much enjoyment with Halo. My life would be boring without it.
Your life would be boring
She
without
just
Halo.
caught that. She just caught that.
Read the next question.
But man. All right, so next one. If you could go to a particular universe from any book, movie, video game, etc., which one would you go to? Halo? Probably.
Like, just to go to visit? I mean, I wouldn't want to move to any of
Fine,
those
go to
places.
live in or something. I don't know. I think Halo would be pretty cool because you could, like, explore the universe type of
Is it
thing.
in any movie or video game or book?
Anytime now. To make a decision.
Oh, I thought you were thinking of something.
No, I'm just waiting for you.
Oh.
I already said Halo.
But think about movies. You could go to any, like, paradise in any movie.
Yeah, but if I go... Yeah, but it's not like I'll be a certain something in that. It would be me just being like, boop, right there. I'm there.
I could be on Firefly.
Yeah? You could... Yes, you could be that, but that's crappy. That's like the crappy version of Halo, like the universe itself.
With Captain Mao.
Yeah, but okay, no, but you can't be with Captain Mao. You would just be in Firefly universe. You wouldn't necessarily be with them.
No, I don't want to be in that.
Exactly. So that's why it's like the Halo universe would be pretty cool, just because
me.
all the cool stuff. But so she's not even thinking. She can't even think of stuff. We're going to the next question here. She's a little slow, guys. Excuse her. Excuse her. All right, so next question. And the reason why she can't do that because she's too busy reading y'all's stuff and everything. And even though I already said that we would be answering questions at the end of all these questions.
But you don't want to miss anything.
Well, then they can ask them later. Write down the questions that y'all want to ask and ask them later.
If you worked for Microsoft or 343 or any studio, would you leak any
info?
No.
Never. I would never leak any type of info to anyone or anything.
In the Halo universe, you'd get killed by Covenant. Thank you.
Not necessarily.
You want to be in a universe where there's flood?
Not necessarily. But it's not like I'm going to the Halo universe and I'm on the front lines as a Marine.
Fine, you're living on Reach. Bye-bye.
It never said I was living on Reach. I would just go to the universe.
Yeah, but if you're in that universe, it's a very volatile universe.
And
you never
so
know
is
what's gonna
Earth.
happen.
Earth is a horrible universe also. And I'm just saying, I have a chance if I go to that universe to be a Spartan.
Somebody
and I'll
said
do
they'd
it.
go to the World War II era.
Oh no! Why would you ever want to go there? That would be horrible.
Yeah, it would
Like
be.
seriously, why would you want to do that? You would get drafted, and then you go and you'll be on like the D-Day style thing where you just run out of a boat and then you get mowed down.
Wouldn't you kind of want to go back in time to like a simpler time where?
No, because you could get a cold and you could die. That's the worst thing ever. Like you would die off of cold.
I'm still trying to think.
You know, so. The Covenant go through the front line like
What if I said the Hunger
nothing.
Games?
Oh my! Why would you want to do that? The Covenant go through the front line like nothing. Not necessarily, because there's a lot of human colonies that aren't.
Somebody said I want to be in an anime.
In fighting and stuff.
I would be.
There
Cortana.
you go. Yeah, yeah.
You'd be Chief.
Wink, wink. You know, and she's so happy. That means you gotta touch my chest and be like, I've been wanting to do that such a long time. So this is getting weird for all them now.
Gundam universe?
Gundam like Gundam Wing and everything like that. But okay, so let's go. There we go. So now let's go ahead and go to the next question. How devastated would you be if one day you woke up and realized you were hooked up to the Matrix your entire life?
It's pretty brutal.
That would be pretty crazy. I would be like, oh, no Halo.
I mean, I would almost be like the guy, you know, that wants to go back.
Yeah, that goes back to
But I wouldn't do it the way he did it. I mean, he's a traitor, but
yeah.
I would almost be like, I was happy. Why'd you take me away?
Yeah.
Like, Neo was not happy. So it makes sense for him to, you know, he had all these questions. He didn't have a very satisfying life. He wanted to, you know, to know more. Yep. I think I'd be okay with the bliss of not knowing.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I mean,
especially if the world, like the normal
bad.
world, was that bad, it's like, put me back in the Matrix.
Yeah,
you know?
I kind of wouldn't want to know.
Yeah.
I kind of would just rather stay.
But okay, and then also Unicorn or Pegasus? Pegasus.
Well,
Pegasus flies.
Both.
Pegasus flies.
Okay, fine.
Unicorn just has a horn that can stab people. About it. So does a Pegasus. It's a flying horse. It's got to have magical powers. So, alright, so next question, Phantom Lucario asks, whoa, did I miss something? The Game Pro front page looks a bit different. Yes, I updated front page,
that?
looks cleaner, looks nicer,
love,
stuff like that.
Life.
So, yeah, and then, oh, that's what he put, Bean is Love, Bean is Life,
yeah.
on there just for his own name. Anyways, the new Doctor Who is coming out this Saturday. You ready? And we don't watch Doctor Who, so.
Now, it's not that we don't like Doctor Who, like, we've watched some of them before. What did we watched? Did we watch the very original Doctor Who? A couple of episodes.
We watched a couple episodes.
But was that the original? There's been so many Doctors.
I don't know.
There's been so many.
Yeah, seriously, there's been a lot of Doctors.
I have a feeling we almost shouldn't get into that series.
Yeah, because there's so much stuff.
Oh my gosh, we get into so many series, and I mean, we binge, we watch all of it, and especially with Aiden, that's not as easy now to just binge watch stuff. And I have a feeling if we get into Doctor Who, we'll just fall off. We just won't do it. There's just so much.
Yeah. So.
But I mean, I'm sure it's amazing. I mean, everybody loves it.
And I don't know, they keep changing all the people and stuff like that, and it's just one of those things.
Well, no, but I mean, but even whenever they do change the Doctor, they usually keep that actor for so many years. It's just that Doctor Who's been going on for so long, it can't be just one person. Like they have to. I guess. Yeah. I mean, after doing that for 10 years, you might want to move on to something else. So they just.
Not if you're getting paid like crazy.
Doctor.
I wouldn't want to.
And I think they work around it because they say, how do they work around it? They work around it saying like it's still the same person. Yeah. They just change.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. We don't know anything.
Yes, we watch Walking Dead.
Yeah, we watch Walking Dead. We love Walking Dead.
We love Walking Dead.
So that's
and he said just the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he's talking about Doctor Who.
Possibly. I don't know.
I mean, all right. There's so many.
Next question, Temporal Enigma. He asked, how do you and Lady Duquesne meet? How did you? Not how do you?
At college.
Yeah, how did we meet? At college. We went during a pass program. Yeah, I guess it was before. It was like that summer.
It was like a little 2-week. You know, come stay at the dorms. Yeah,
come stay at the dorms, get used to college, like kind of get used to all that type of stuff, and
get to meet everybody. We made a lot of friends. That's where we met our roommates. That's where we met each other. We all hung out with each other.
Yeah, and that's how
we met. And since we were both from Houston, my parents were not going to be able to come with me for me to move in that August for the first semester. So I went and spent the night at Duquesne's house. The night before we moved, and so I rode up there in a separate car, and then he rode up there in his car, and then his parents rode up there. So there were 3 cars.
That was whenever we were going to college. That was after the little summer program thing, the 2-week program. So she already knew me. It's not like she just randomly showed up as someone, you know.
I mean, we didn't know each other we knew each other for 2 weeks straight.
And everything, but that's how we met.
And then I met your parents at the pass program. Yeah. And then my mom had the idea of, well, do you think they'll let you ride up there with them? Because she didn't feel comfortable with me driving 9 hours by myself.
Yeah. So, yeah, makes sense, though. But, okay, so let me go to the next page.
Oh, I thought that was the last of it.
No, that was the first page. First page, Jennifer.
There's not a third page, is there?
No. All right, so the next question is from Flux Rano. It says, you had to choose between never playing a Halo game again or never eating another Oreo, which one would you choose? Never eating another Oreo.
What's happening with our
Huh?
Twitch?
But yeah, that was weird that it did that. That was OBS. OBS just kind of quit there, so hopefully it won't do that again. But okay, let's just keep going. Definitely I would stop eating Oreos, just because I would
Instead of not playing Halo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
easily, yeah. But all right, so next one, what is that? Liam asks, OMG, I am now emotionally scarred that Beowulf thinks I am not a real person. Because remember last time we said that Beowulf doesn't think that British people are real people?
Oh, gosh.
And so he goes, a question for the both of you. Have you seen or planning to go see the new Into the Storm movie? I've seen it and would really recommend it to both of you. I don't even have a clue what that is.
No, I remember seeing the previews. I'm trying to think of what it was.
Yeah, I don't have a clue what that is.
Is that the one where there's just a whole bunch of different natural disasters happening all at once? Kind of like the end of the world kind of thing? Isn't that what it is?
I have no idea.
I'm waiting for somebody to answer. I'm sure somebody
Yeah,
will
it's going to be a
answer.
while, so just keep going.
But I think that's what it is, though. I think it's just a whole bunch of natural disasters and everybody's trying to survive or something.
Sure.
They have all these end of the world movies now.
Yeah, I have no idea
That's a
what
huge
that is.
thing.
So, but all right, so
sure it's better
we'll
than
just go to the
Sharknado.
next deal. Yeah, a lot better.
Oh, no, but he wrote something at the end, didn't he?
Well, yeah, I'm going to the
Oh.
next thing that he's saying. Ending. I've seen P.S. Lady Duquesne, if your baby is a girl, Cortana would be an awesome name.
Next question.
Just saying, throwing that out there. All right, so Temporal Enigma, he said, he asked another question. If you had to choose between the following names for your child, which one would you pick? Zebrash the Destroyer, _A_, the Kininator, or Bill, but the I that's normally for Bill is a 1. So I guess the Bill one, if we had to choose, because I'd rather have somewhat of a normal
Bill
name
or the
saying
Kininator.
it, or the Kininator, not Zebrash the Destroyer.
Or is it Kininator? Yeah, Kininator?
Yeah. When you get a PS4, can we play Killzone? I have a PS4, but I don't have Killzone, so
No.
yeah, no. But all right, so let's go ahead and go on to the next question now. Temporal Ignorant, I don't know if he had a question. He said
Originally posted.
no, he was just replying back to Carlio's. But okay, so Pinocchio asked, favorite book. Did either of you what?
You're skipping.
Oh, I mean
happened?
not Carlio.
Were you not gonna read that?
Runner 36. No, he's just talking about what we say. It's his answer to his question. We don't need to read that. Runner 3600 asks, what is your Lady Duquesne and Aiden's favorite food?
Mexican food.
Seafood. Aiden's is everything.
Pizza.
Or mac and cheese.
Chicken nuggets.
Mac and cheese.
Any kid.
Mac and cheese. So. And then I was wondering when you're gonna do Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare thing. I don't know if I'll ever do any videos over that and stuff, just because I don't know. It's a fun game, but I got tired of it relatively quickly.
You know what universe I'd want to live in? You know, going back to that question, Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory.
Willy Wonka. But that's not a universe.
No, I want to live in the chocolate factory.
No, that's not your choice.
Yes.
No, that's not your choice.
That's from a book and it's from a movie.
Yeah, but you cannot choose to live in his factory.
If I'm an Oompa Loompa, I can.
No, you're going back as you. You are living in, so you're living in a normal world universe. It's just Willy Wonka is actually there, so you get to eat his chocolate.
No, I have to be in the factory.
No, that's not the deal. You have to just, that's fine. And that's like me saying, fine, I'm going to go live in the Halo universe and I'm going to be a Spartan. Or I'm going to be Master Chief or something.
Well, I guess you could say that.
No, that's not the whole thing.
Fine.
But, all right, so you may also notice my new profile pic. His name is Little Bub. Little Bub. Let's look at his profile pic.
Oh,
so
with
cute.
Little kitty.
Yeah, it's a little kitty cat. P.S. What is you and Lady Duquesne's favorite YouTube channel? You told us Aiden was Element Animation on a previous video.
Watch Mojo.
Watch Mojo is pretty awesome. I would have to just go with Rooster Teeth. That's probably the one I watch the most.
I like Watch Mojo.
Between, you know, the Achievement Hunter guys and just all the, like, the
She's
streams.
too tall
and
to be a Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, seriously. Later, Andy, man. Thanks for joining up.
Oh, bye.
But
Willy Wonka is a maniac that allowed children to be harmed. He's a pretty weird
yeah,
dude.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, I don't know. Mine is probably just Rooster Teeth. I watch, like, all their stuff.
Well, I like a lot of different channels, but
Yeah.
I think I could sit there and watch Mojo over and over.
And I include Rooster Teeth with, like, the Patch, even though the Patch is technically on the Nose channel, but it's still Rooster Teeth. Like, you know, it's still Rooster Teeth.
Anything Rooster Teeth.
Yeah. But, okay, so now Pinocchio asks, a favorite book. Did either of you have a book that you have read in school that absolutely hated? So favorite book and one you absolutely hated that you read in school.
The one that I really liked that I had to read in school is I Am the Cheese. That's what it was called. I Am the Cheese. And, you know, it's from that song, you know, The Cheese Stands Alone.
Yeah.
And it's I Am the Cheese. It was a really short book, and it was like a conspiracy kind of novel, and I really liked it.
Okay.
Yes. Book I hated, but I will go back and read it. I just hated it because I hated being forced to read books in a certain amount of time and have to do all this stuff. I would rather just read them. Jane Eyre.
Never read it.
Now, I'm sure it's a good book. I could not get through that book.
Yeah. One thing that I really didn't.
No, I have a worse
Doesn't
one.
matter what
I
I
have a
read.
worse one. The Power of the Myth.
Never read it.
Oh my gosh, that was the worst thing that we had to read. It was two people talking back and forth.
Okay.
It was kind of like listening to a radio broadcast. So like you're reading the book and it's like Campbell, and it would say what he would say.
Okay.
Myers or whatever his name was.
Now,
it was
my
awful.
favorite book, Harry Potter series. And then my most disliked book,
That you
I didn't
had to
read
in school.
I don't really remember too many of the ones I read in school because we had that whole AR reading thing that was dumb.
You didn't have that in high school, though.
No, but I'm just still saying, like, one that I read in high school was The Great Gatsby. Not Great Gatsby, no, Great Expectations. And to me, Great Expectations was just kind of like, it was like a 700-page book, and it was long and drawn out. It wasn't a bad book, like you read it, it's an interesting story, but it was just so long and drawn out, and I don't know, it was just...
there were tons of big books that I was supposed to read. I never did. But I'm sure they were good books, like Crime and Punishment, and Jane Eyre was one of them. The Hobbit. The Hobbit, I was supposed to read The Hobbit, never read it. I didn't read any of my books, really, that I was supposed to read.
Okay.
Except for I Am the Cheese.
But he said, personally, I hated reading The Giver when I was in primary school. But it has grown on me since then.
Well, it looks like it might be a good movie.
Yeah.
Have they made the movie for, what was that one book that we read in school? Was it Ender's Game? Didn't they make
they already
movie?
made that.
We need to watch that movie.
I never read the book. But okay, so Austin62 Halo asks, Duquesne, you should do a game night. Also, it should be on Halo. I do a game night all the time. Like every week, I do streams where we're playing Halo.
I strongly dislike Great Expectations.
Yeah.
I hated reading Shakespeare. Yeah, some of it. Yeah, some of it was bad.
Okay, so but I don't know. I always I always read. I'm always read. See, now you get me talking about reading and stuff.
You always play Halo.
It's because you're reading people's comments, and we're already on to the next question.
But you have to look at the Willy Wonka from the recent film. Reminds me of my druggy cousin.
Yeah, yeah.
Romeo and Juliet.
But I'm just pointing out, Jennifer. You don't have to read every comment that shows up on the thing.
Like, do y'all want me to ignore y'all?
Well, no, you can still read it, but no, if they make a statement or something that, like, they're asking a question or something like that, you know, that's fine. But you don't have to read, I hated reading Shakespeare. I hated Romeo and Juliet. I strongly dislike Great Expectations. We're already on the next question. I don't want to constantly be like, next question, we start talking about it, then we flip back to the other thing.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. You answered the question. He answered the question.
No, I was trying to explain. I always do game nights, probably multiple times a week in Halo. I always play Halo.
Multiple times a week?
Yes. I stream I stream most midnights and stuff, and then sometimes I stream during the day and stuff.
Okay.
But okay, reading 101 with Duquesne 23 or Duquesne. Yeah. See, you're making me look stupid, Jennifer. You're making me look stupid. Because I'm trying to answer the next question, and you're talking about the previous question because people are commenting on it, and then I start
that what
saying
we're
things
supposed
that
to
don't
do?
make sense, and then it just comes out all jumbled, and I look stupid.
The point of having a live stream is that we interact.
So the
with
point of
people.
having the live stream is for me to look stupid. Is that what it is?
No, that's just a side effect.
Oh, very funny.
You take a few seconds between questions to
You
read
can't
the
take a
comment.
few seconds. It takes about 45 seconds for us to talk about
Yeah,
something and for
that's
y'all
true.
to hear it on there. So we'd have to be like, so guys, did y'all enjoy, Master Chief Collection?
What about Duquesne answers the questions and the missus reads the Twitch feed? Isn't that what we're doing?
No, I'm waiting for them to answer their question.
Somebody said, what kind of cheese? For what type of cheese? For I am the cheese. Just cheese.
Yeah. Now
Little
you're going back
slice of-
way far
I
back,
know.
Jennifer. What are you doing? Oh my
Well,
gosh.
I didn't.
See, y'all still haven't answered that question. Why do you like the Master Chief?
No,
Like-
they haven't.
Like really, they still. That's what I'm saying. It's such a huge delay.
I have to do
that you
this because I
can't.
have to look around the microphone.
Yeah.
Okay.
But all right. So we'll go to the next one. So then, Lee Chavez, he asked, "What kind of music do you both listen to as a guilty pleasure?" Oh, just telling
Why,
y'all,
yes, I did.
right now, a random cheese just wrote that. So imagine what just saying right now. He just wrote something. That's how big of a delay there is.
Turn
But
off
okay,
the
so
somebody said turn off the comments till the end.
yeah. So okay, so what kind of music do you both listen?
We listen to all kinds of music.
Yeah.
So guilty pleasure would be stuff that people make fun of. Like we like One Direction.
Yep.
They have some pretty good songs.
Yeah.
Story of My
Story
Life.
of My Life is an awesome song.
Yeah. We think that's a well-made song. I'm trying to think of one of their other songs that we liked. There's another song that we liked. I
Yeah,
can't
there's some
remember.
other stuff. I like pretty much most everything. I
like
even like
everything.
Miley Cyrus's music without the music video.
Yeah, just don't
Like
watch the
really,
video.
like her music. A lot of times it's still catchy and everything.
Well, there would probably we don't ever listen to them, but I'm sure there's probably some Justin Bieber songs that we like.
Yeah, I just don't listen to
But we
them just
don't
because I
listen.
don't, hear about them or anything like that.
Yeah, because he's not twerking.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And but I just love practically everything though. Like
Dubstep.
really, I'm not. Probably my least favorite genre is rap. I really enjoy Eminem.
But
And
that's
stuff.
not a guilty pleasure.
Well, no,
You're not
I'm just saying
embarrassed
like
of that.
just because you put
Yeah.
like what music do you
I
listen
mean,
to?
I'm not really
too.
embarrassed of any of the music I listen to. I like
Yeah.
music. So
I still listen to Lion King.
Everybody.
Oh yeah, I listen to all the
I mean,
soundtrack
all the
stuff.
people that you'd make fun of: Celine Dion, Enrique Iglesias, Ricky Martin. I mean, just throw all those embarrassing ones in
then
there. They have some good
what's
songs.
one that everyone makes fun of? Nickelback. Everyone
Yeah,
makes
we
fun
like
of Nickelback.
Nickelback.
I love Nickelback. So.
All the ones that you hear people making fun of, we like some of their songs.
And to answer your question, Flamer Man, yes, I will be doing the PC closed beta. I will be streaming that and playing it and stuff. So you can expect to be streaming, throughout here.
Are we done with those questions?
But yeah, we are done with these questions. So
So they
guys,
need
if
to
y'all
start asking
if y'all want to go
questions
ahead and
now.
ask questions, start asking questions. So
So that way in 30 seconds we can
yeah.
answer them.
Or I could just go like this. Asking questions.
Oh, so they get your.
Well, yeah, you get
typed
the message
before.
immediately.
I still listen
so-
to Lion King. That's not a guilty pleasure. There's nothing embarrassing about that.
And beta key,
Milli
please. I'm
Vanilli?
trying to get some beta keys, guys.
Vanilli?
I'm trying to get some beta keys and stuff. And so just stay tuned on that. I might get some. And so then I'll be able to get some away. But yeah, I'll be streaming the crew and stuff. So what classic games do you want on next gen? All of them. Like, I want
Yeah,
Nintendo to stop making a console and come out on Xbox and PlayStation. Like, and bring all their classic games like Mario and Donkey Kong, all that stuff to Xbox and PlayStation. That's what I really want.
I mean, I like them having their own console because they're Nintendo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess if they're not going to do so well doing it that
they're
way.
not. Which actually, Sony lost a ton of money in the last year. Whatever. Like,
I mean,
lost.
I'm okay with them redoing classic games. I mean, they messed some of them up, but
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
guess there's not a specific one I want to see.
Yeah.
What about
And-
Sonic? They haven't had a Sonic in a while.
I don't
Have
know.
they?
might have. But so Forever Fuzz, he asked, will you make my Twitch work? Sorry. I'm sorry. But a random cheese asked, what part of Halo 2 Anniversary are you looking forward to the most? The Forge, probably, and the Gun Goose. That's probably, you know, because the Gun Goose hasn't been mentioned a lot recently.
High def first person Mario.
High def first person Mario.
Burnout, Time Splitters? Not Time Splitters, but what's the other one that you really love? The old, is it Conquer?
Conquer,
the old
yeah.
Game?
Conquer would be great to come out on something else.
When's the next game stream?
When's the next game stream? I don't know. I just do it at random times, so make sure you're following me on Twitter and stuff. Because I'll just do a random time and be like, hey, I'm streaming in like an hour or something.
Oh, excuse me. Question for Duquesne, not Lady Duquesne. Okay. So I can't answer.
But will you marry me? How much money do you have? That's really what it depends on, you know?
I'll allow it.
If you don't have enough money to be able to get a good stream going, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, with the game stuff, you know, I normally stream every time at midnight. The reason why I haven't done it though over the past couple nights is because me and Layback Gaming have been playing Halo Anniversary, because I'm going to be uploading that to my channel. And same thing with Halo 2 campaign, Halo 3 campaign, and Halo 4 campaign before Master Chief Collection comes out. Just as like a hype, getting excited, talking about some interesting things on there and stuff like that. So, you know, that's why I haven't streamed last couple of midnights. But normally I do stream at midnight. Like I stream like Halo 3 or Halo 4, you know, stuff. Even sometimes Halo Reach. Just a good variety of stuff. There you go. Divorce afterwards. So, but anything else that you have? Duquesne, what is, so what is that? Destroyer 26750. Ask Duquesne, what is your opinion on dragons in Destiny?
Are there dragons
yeah, there's
in
dragons in Destiny. We just found that out, and that's cool.
Like that you can ride?
Oh, I don't know. I doubt that.
Oh, I thought that.
Probably you just shoot them. But you know, it's cool.
Why can't you ride them?
I don't know, Jennifer. Why can't you ride a grunt?
That'd be pretty cool.
It would be pretty cool.
Because grunts aren't meant to be ridden. Dragons are meant to be ridden.
Says who?
You be a dragon rider.
Says who? Don't hit the
somebody wants you to stream Titanfall.
Stream Titanfall.
Yeah, you haven't streamed Titanfall, have you?
Not in a while. But the deal is, though, I like streaming Halo. Just because I enjoy it so much and everything. I don't know.
Do you like the dragons?
Maybe I will stream Titanfall.
Do you like the idea of dragons?
I do like the idea of dragons. But not to ride. That's like saying Skyrim. Skyrim had dragons, but you can't ride them.
Oh, then they need to come up with
but that would be cheap.
idea.
Because that means you could just ride dragons everywhere and get like over mountains and stuff.
Awesome?
Yeah, but it would be like there'd be no point in walking anymore. Might as well just go ride a dragon.
Skyrim says grunt abuse.
Yep. You know, sorry. I've been apparently secretly in love with Forever a Fuzz. You know, so. How about a bit more Minecraft? Sorry for off topic. Yeah, seriously. I do need to do some more Minecraft stuff. Because a Spartan weighs over 1,000 pounds and a grunt isn't exactly strong. Says who?
You would smush them.
Says who? Then why is it whenever if you jump in the air and you land on a grunt, it doesn't just squish them like how Mario does the Goombas? You know, then why doesn't he do that? You just pretty much like jump and land on them and slide off of them. So really, it should just squish them. So apparently, Grunt's legs are actually pretty strong. You know, they can hold up a Spartan. But alright guys, I think that's going to go ahead and be the end of this FanMail Friday. We had a lot of fun. Any more vlogs? Maybe one day if I just feel like doing it. I only normally like doing vlogs whenever, you know, like I have something I want to talk about or something like that. But yeah guys, that will be the end of this. I hope y'all enjoyed this. This will be uploaded to YouTube on, you know, tomorrow, which is maybe people are watching on YouTube. Yeah, you're watching it, so there you go.
Now you don't have to watch it again tomorrow.
So there you go.
Or go watch it again tomorrow.
Yeah, or go watch it again and like the video and support it. Yay!
And Aiden will have his part in it tomorrow.
And so this was a lot of fun. And you know, also guys, whenever I upload this to YouTube, just go ahead and leave a comment and everything. Just seeing if you like this live version of it better, or if you like the pre-recorded version. So I guess that'll be it, and we will see y'all next time. Later. And now we're just going to sit here for a little while because if I stop it, it'll cut off what I was saying last.
Okay.
You know, because it'll just cut off. So we're going to sit here like we're, you know, interesting people.
Halo flag, high five.
Yeah, we're going to sit here like we're interesting. Look at us, everyone. We're interesting people.